Today, from Empower Field at Mile High in Denver.
Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. They begin on the ground with Kamara, and he's going to get a good gain of... Here up to the 34. In a word, I would say productive, finding the end zone 3 different times.
Is it possible that you're really underselling it? 3 touchdowns, just going to call him productive?
Right. What do you want?
This guy had a nose for the end zone.
He was good.
Had a snootful, didn't he?
There he goes, right side. Down to the 10. Touchdown, New Orleans. Chris Olave, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Saints need just 2 plays on their opening drive to take the early lead. The point after is good, and it's now a 7-0 game. That drive started on their own 25. 2 plays, 75 yards later, into the end zone. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. They'll look to throw now on first down. He'll buy some time right. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. He's got a man complete. Down the sideline he goes. Touchdown, Broncos. Anthony Schwartz, 78 yards. And the Broncos are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. On for the extra point try, Andrew Mevis. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Those are the kind of drives they like on offense, from the coordinator to the quarterback, the line, everybody. 1-play drive and into the end zone for 6. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. New Orleans Saints, they get ready to set up shop for their second drive. And they are over 500 for the season, 4-3. They got back above 500 with a victory last week. And, Charles, you think this is a very important week for them, do you not?
I certainly do, because when you start to do the math, and yes, I'm using my fingers to count. If you're 4-4 at the midway point, let's say you're saying 10 wins is your cutoff line for a playoff berth. It's usually right around that number. A loss here, all of a sudden you got to go 6-2 down the stretch just to reach 10 wins. That means this game is vital.
And Kamara's going to have a Saints first down as he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Here's Carr to throw. And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Give them 19 there as the drive marches forward. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 47. Kamara up the middle. Taking it right down Broadway. He's to the 15. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Saints have taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 14-7. So that drive, 4 plays. And the capper came from Alvin Kamara on the touchdown run. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. So now the second drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos. And, Charles, the name of the game last time, efficiency. Their very first snap, they connected for a quick touchdown.
They get more value than just the points from that series as well. Only needing one play, it keeps it.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Down the right sideline. Touchdown. Anthony Schwartz. His second touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Broncos are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point by Mevis is up and good. And we are tied at 14. They certainly made quick work of that, ultra-quick work. One of the fastest drives you'll ever see, just one play resulting in the touchdown. This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. Alvin Kamara and the Saints set to start their next drive. Those are his numbers through roughly the first half of the season, and given that, you'd have to think he's on pace for a 1,000-yard campaign.
Steady as he goes, steady goes the offense. But you know what else is happening, too, because they are a team now recognized with the ability to run the football. You've got to be able to throw it better now, right? Better throwing lanes, better opportunities for the guys downfield, maybe more one-on-one coverage, which you should be able to beat easier. Yeah, he's establishing.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Micah Parsons showing off that elite athleticism as he gets the sack. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Complete to Olave on the out route. And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down. Here comes the Saints punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. 43-yard punt, but they get 9 back on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Good starting position for the Broncos here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. They'll roll him out right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. He's got it at the 15. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Anthony Schwartz doing it again with his 3rd touchdown here in the opening quarter. And the Broncos are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Now Mevis for the PAT. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. Well, the offense wasn't out there for a long time, but they were out there for a good time. One play, and they're able to hit pay dirt. Now after the touchdown, ready to boot it away, Riley Dixon. Taken at the goal line. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Saints coming out now to take the field. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, One guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. So 8 yards on the completion there, and that'll leave them with a third and just a yard.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you should have a few men in the box there.
2nd down and 8.
Carr now to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. The Saints with a football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 3rd down and long coming up. Under pressure, they got him again.
Micah Parsons
in there yet again. What else is new? He continues to rewrite the record book in single-season sacks. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. It's a return of 5 following a punt of 42 yards. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 45. Rolling to his right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Broncos.
Anthony Schwartz
on his way to a historic performance. 4 first-half touchdowns.
And the Broncos are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Metis is up and good.
And the lead now up to 14. Now after the touchdown, ready to boot it away, Riley Dixon.
This taken in right around the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Out is the Saints offense now as they get ready to take over here.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara, and he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. On 1st down, Carr.
And that went to the right side and incomplete.
And that's the knowledge you gain from being in this league for a long time. He's learned the hard way when to give up and fight another down. And that's a smart move to throw it away.
Carr will try it again on 2nd down. And the Broncos get there and take him down.
Baron Browning
gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot. On 3rd and long, it's Carr. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return.
The offense back out again, and there's the burner, Anthony Schwartz.
He might be on his way to a record-setting performance. So good here. We're only in the second quarter.
And it's so interesting when we watch these types of days unfold for a receiver because they need a quarterback throwing it accurately, people to block for the quarterback, so many other variables.
It's caught inside the 25. And all the way home for a Broncos score.
Jerry Jeudy,
66 yards.
And the Broncos take a 3-touchdown lead. Extra point by Mevis is up and good.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now after the touchdown, ready to boot it away, Riley Dixon.
Taking it about the 1. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. The New Orleans offense back out and ready to go. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10.
Here's Carr.
There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson.
And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. Throwing now is Carr. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
Micah Parsons.
Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. Now Carr. Now a leaping catch. He's got it. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48.
Now, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
Following the penalty, it's Kamara. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
87 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and a yard.
To throw his Carr. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. They fake the handoff. Now Carr. He's going to air one out. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. Taken in at the 11. Call that a 44-yard punt. 5 on the return. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here.
Charles, this offense, they've been on a roll. 2 drives ago, they scored. Remember, last drive was that one-play touchdown strike, so now they're looking to make it 3 for 3.
You know, I talked to a Hall of Famer one time about, hey, when you're on defense and these types of things are happening to you, what goes through your mind? And he told me at that point, it's not about schemes. It's not about what's called from the sideline. It's about players. Who's going to make a play, make a stand, and stop this offense from doing what they've been doing?
Looking to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on 4th. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. He'll buy some time right.
Oh, he'll air this one deep for Jeudy.
And it's knocked away and incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape. 1st and 10. Here's Carr. This pass complete to Higgins. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Now Carr. Touchdown, Saints.
T. Higgins.
An 11-yard touchdown.
And the Saints get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead will be cut down to 14. They had the short field, and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field.
It got his man complete.
Down to the 10.
Touchdown.
Jerry Jeudy.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Broncos will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by Mevis is up and good.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now after the touchdown, ready to boot it away, Riley Dixon.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
And with a 3-score deficit staring him in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down. Carr going to throw. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. They're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Now Carr.
There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson.
So the completion gets him just a yard. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. And he will not get away from the pressure here. Carr taken down. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch up. Well, why don't we hold off on the halftime update? Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway.
This taken in at the goal line. The offense back out again, and there's the burner, Anthony Schwartz.
What a game for him, Charles. 4 touchdowns. Heck, for a lot of guys, that's a good season number.
You're exactly right. And let's face it, we have to stand up and applaud this one, even though we're supposed to be neutral.
He's got a man. Complete.
There he goes again.
Touchdown, Broncos.
Jerry Jeudy, 79 yards. And the Broncos come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Extra point by Mevis is up and good.
And that'll increase their lead to 28. Now after the touchdown, ready to boot it away, Riley Dixon.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
They were trying to create some space to run. They created the penalty.
And you work on it so much. You work on it so hard. But it's tough to simulate game speed in practice. That often runs you into a penalty.
The Carr's throw caught by Higgins.
And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Carr now on first down. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. A 10th carry for Kamara.
And not a whole lot there. Maybe a yard to the 27th.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Carr.
That is caught.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That's a 3rd down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 49-yard line. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. To throw, it's Carr.
Higgins, what a catch. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
And they'll need the 39 here for a 1st. This is 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Carr.
There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling. Carr now on 1st down.
Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked up by Ashton Davis. And the Broncos are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line.
Well, look. We're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
A leap, and he's got it. He got it. 39 yards there, a big one.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
The give is to McLaughlin.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
On the handoff, McLaughlin. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. They'll run. It's McLaughlin.
And he'll get it down this time to the 17.
From the 17, here's 2nd and 4. Here's McLaughlin.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material.
Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line.
A carry for McLaughlin.
And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
Well, this has been a long drive. In fact, it's eaten up a good chunk of the third quarter, which is precisely what you want when you're playing with the lead. You control the football, you control the clock, and impose your will on the defense.
On 2nd and goal, standing alone in the backfield is Williams. Mayfield looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Williams will take it in. Touchdown, Denver.
And maybe that's the magic touch right there. They didn't use him at all in the first half, at least running the football. But here they entrust him with some work down in the red zone, and he responds. 1 carry, 1 touchdown.
Extra point by Mevis is up and good.
And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Now after the touchdown, ready to boot it away, Riley Dixon.
This fielded right at the goal line. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Ashton Davis.
And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown.
Extra point by Mevis is up and good.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line.
Looking to throw. Carr. He finds his man Johnson. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Carr.
Again, it's Johnson.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here. Back to throw. Carr. That's going to be brought in by Higgins. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Throwing on first down is Carr. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. He'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down. Working from the gun, it's Carr.
Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete.
That incompletion brings us one step closer to the end of this one. Maybe mercifully, partner. And let's face it, though, no surprise, they're still flinging it around. They have pride, too.
And that hits the right upright and caroms away. It's no good. And they will remain well behind. So plenty of leg, but it's the accuracy there that lets him down.
Yeah, he hit it really well. I think this might have been good from 55, but you'll see it just conk off that upright, and they're denied a chance at 3 points.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. They go play action. Mayfield on the move to his left. He'll air this one out for Mims. It's caught inside the 25. They give him a gain of 38. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles. It certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long, and I would say that going along with that has been confidence. Because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them, and now it's been a real issue for them during this game.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
On the ground, here's McLaughlin.
And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
Facing a 2nd and 6 from the 8.
And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the 1st down as he's tackled at the 2.
Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display. And now that...
And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis.
And the Saints are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
Now after the INT, it's Carr.
He completes it to Olave.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw.
Olave holds it in.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a 1st down. Now Carr again.
Throw out wide is incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Carr again here on 2nd and 10. Here's Johnson with a reception. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Back to throw again.
Throwing out right here, caught by Olave. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Shotgun now for Carr. And it's caught. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
And CD, they just haven't had a whole lot to cheer about here, but it may be cliche, but give them credit for this. They've continued to fight and scratch and claw, and they get the touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And I'm okay with that cliche, all right? Maybe it'll alleviate the sting a little bit, because at least they can look in the mirror and realize they fought all the way through. Horrible game for them, not one they'll want to remember, but at least they'll keep their heads up and have some pride when they leave this stadium.
And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses them about 4 yards. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Well, up big here in the 4th quarter, up really big. That passing incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion, but, Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders. Yeah,
you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points, but they're not going to turn them down. They're going to continue to run what they have in their playbook, and they still want to run it efficiently.
Play action now. Here's Mayfield. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Here's Riley Dixon now. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. Mayfield on play action. They'll roll him out right. And incomplete on the deep ball. The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th. And it'll be a turnover on downs. From the gun, it's Carr. On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. Here's Carr to throw. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. Well, it's pretty rare that you see a ball game decided by this wide of a margin, and now it gets, Charles, even wider after that pick 6. They've done everything right on that sideline.
I think we could safely say that not only is the scoreboard, right, the gap big there, now everyone's just looking for stat padding, right? Do I get a chance to make a big play? Can I get a takeaway? Can I go ahead and put the ball in the end zone? That's what these guys are all talking to each other about now with a lead this big.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. Picked off by Ashton Davis. And the Broncos come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago, and you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense, and they took advantage of every second. Guaranteed popcorn for everyone in their film session.